Morris 1100 4-door Saloon, ADO16 1962–1974. The BMC ADO16 is a range of small family cars built by the British Motor Corporation, BMC, and, later, British Leyland. Launched in 1962, it was Britain's best-selling car from 1963 to 1966 and from 1968 to 1971. The ADO16 was marketed under various make and model names, however, the Austin 1100 and Morris 1100 were the most prolific of all the ADO16 variants. In production for 11 years, the ADO16 range sold 2.1 million units between 1962 and 1974, more than half of those being sold on the UK home market. British Leyland replaced the 1100 series with the 1971 Morris Marina and 1973 Austin Allegro. The ADO16 was marketed under the following make and model names: Austin 1100, 1300 and 1300 GT. Austin 1155, America, Apache, Deluxe, Glider and Victoria. ADO16, Austin i4 and Austin i4S. ADO16, Morris IM3 and Morris IM3S. ADO16 i5. MG, 1100, 1275 and 1300. MG, Princess, Sports Sedan, 1100S and MGS 1300. Morris, 1100, 1300 and 1300 GT. Morris, 1155, 1100S, Marina and Marina GT. Riley, Kestrel, Kestrel 1275, Kestrel 1300 and 1300. Benton Place, Princess 1100, Princess 1275 and Princess 1300. Wolseley, 1100, 1275 and 1300. Wolseley, 1155 and Wesp. In line with BMC's policy at the time, Austin-badged versions of the ADO16 were built at Longbridge, whilst Morris and MG versions were assembled at Cali. However, some were also built in Spain by Authy, in Italy by ADO16, in Yugoslavia, Slovenia, by IMV, and at the company's own plant in Belgium. It was the basis for locally adapted similar cars manufactured in Australia and South Africa. Various versions including Austin, Morris, MG, Wolseley and Riley were assembled in New Zealand and Malta from CKD kits from 1963 until the final Austin, Morris versions were discontinued in 1974, a year after the launch of its replacement, the Austin Allegro. The vehicle was launched as the Morris 1100 on August 15, 1962. The range was expanded to include several rebadged versions, including the twin-carburetor MG 1100, introduced at the end of September 1962, the Austin 1100, August 1963, the Vanton Place Princess 1100, October 1963, and finally the Wolseley 1100, 1965, and Riley Kestrel, 1965. The Morris-badged 1100-1300 models were discontinued on the launch of the Morris Marina in 1971, but the Austin and Vanton Place versions remained in production in the UK until June 1974. The three-door estate version followed in 1966, called Countryman in the Austin version and Traveller in the Morris one, continuing the established naming scheme. The Austin 1100 Countryman appeared in the Fawlty Towers episode Gourmet Night, in which the short-tempered owner of Fawlty Towers, Basil Fawlty, John Cleese, gave it a damn good thrashing. This episode was first shown in October 1975. In 1964 the 1100 was Wheels magazine's Car of the Year. For most of its production life, the ADO16 was Britain's best-selling car,